Imagine stepping onto an aircraft where the air feels fresher, the cabin feels larger than it looks, and the hum of the engines is a gentle reminder that you're cruising toward luxury. You sink into a wide leather seat, glance out at the tarmac, and know this isn't just a flight, it's an experience. This is the Gulfstream G4, the jet that redefined private aviation for an entire generation of travelers. The Gulfstream G4, or GIV, made its debut in the late 1980s, and even then, it felt like the future. It wasn't just about speed. It was about combining range, comfort, and prestige in a way that few aircraft had ever done. Designed to connect continents with ease, it could whisk you from New York to London non-stop, changing the way executives, celebrities, and government officials thought about travel. What made it stand out was its perfect blend of performance and elegance. This was a jet that didn't just fly fast. It made you forget you were flying at all, with a cruising speed of around Mach 0.80 and a range of over 200 nautical miles. It gave passengers the luxury of skipping fuel stops and the discomforts of commercial travel. Every detail was about making the journey as enjoyable as the destination. Stepping inside a Gulfstream G4 was like entering a private world. The cabin, stretching over 45 feet in length, offered plenty of room to walk around, hold meetings, or just relax in peace. The interiors were customizable, allowing owners to choose everything from the seating arrangement to the wood veneer and carpet color. It wasn't just a mode of transportation, it was an extension of someone's personality and brand. The air you breathed on a G4 was another story altogether. Gulfstream equipped the aircraft with advanced pressurization systems, making the cabin altitude feel much lower than most jets at cruising height. This meant passengers arrived feeling refreshed, alert, and ready for whatever awaited them. The smoothness of the ride was legendary, and for many, it spoiled them for any other type of flying. Powering this masterpiece were two Rolls-Royce T6 111-8 engines, reliable, efficient, and surprisingly quiet for their size. They could lift the aircraft to a maximum altitude of 45,000 feet, flying above most weather and turbulence. For pilots, the G4's cockpit was a dream, fitted with advanced avionics that improved safety and reduced workload during long flights. Yet the magic of the Gulfstream G4 wasn't just in its specs. It was in the lifestyle it enabled. It became the aircraft of choice for those whose time was too valuable to be wasted in security lines or layovers. Business leaders could leave one continent after a meeting and arrive on another in time for dinner, all while staying productive in a flying office that rivaled their headquarters. Celebrities, too, embraced the G4 for its privacy. Far from paparazzi and crowds, they could travel with family, friends, or an entire entourage, enjoying fine dining at 40,000 feet and sleeping in fully reclining seats. For many high-profile figures, owning or chartering a G4 became a subtle but unmistakable statement of success. Even governments and militaries saw the value. Modified versions of the G4 served as VIP transports, ferrying heads of state and senior officials across the globe. The aircraft's combination of speed, reliability, and luxury made it ideal for missions where comfort and security mattered equally. From a design standpoint, the G4 carried the sleek, instantly recognizable Gulfstream silhouette, a long, elegant fuselage, low-swept wings, and those signature oval windows. It was an aircraft that turned heads wherever it landed, exuding confidence and capability. For many aviation enthusiasts, spotting one on a runway was a reminder of what timeless design looked like. One of the G4's strongest selling points was its cost efficiency for its class. While it was undeniably a premium aircraft, its fuel consumption and maintenance profile were competitive. Owners often found that its operating economics were better than other jets offering similar performance. It was proof that luxury and practicality could coexist in the same package. Over time, Gulfstream continued to improve the model, with the G4 offering enhanced avionics and weight-saving features, yet the core philosophy never changed: long-range comfort, reliable performance, and the prestige of arriving in a Gulfstream. Even after newer models like the G450 and G550 entered service, the G4 held its own, earning a place as a classic in the business jet world. The aircraft also gained a reputation for its durability. Many G4s have logged thousands of hours yet remain in service, testament to the engineering and build quality that Gulfstream put into every detail. For buyers in the pre-owned market, the G4 still offers a compelling mix of capability and value, especially for those who appreciate its proven track record. Inside the cabin, technology evolved with the times. Owners upgraded entertainment systems, Wi-Fi connectivity, and LED lighting to meet modern expectations. Some converted the space into high-tech-flying boardrooms, while others opted for serene, spa-like interiors perfect for rest and rejuvenation during long hauls. Flying in a G4 often changes a passenger's perception of distance. A trip from Los Angeles to Tokyo becomes a direct, comfortable journey instead of a series of connections. The aircraft's range allows it to link city pairs that would otherwise require inconvenient stops, opening up new possibilities for both business and leisure travel. Pilots often speak highly of the way the G4 handles. It's responsive yet stable, powerful yet predictable, a combination that makes long flights less fatiguing. The cockpit's layout is designed for efficiency, with systems that make navigation and communication seamless. Many aviators who have flown it say it's one of the most enjoyable jets in its category. The Gulfstream G4 also played a role in shaping the culture of private aviation. It became a status symbol not because of flashy marketing, but because of what it represented: freedom, control over your schedule, and the ability to cross the world on your own terms. Its success helped cement Gulfstream's reputation as a leader in the ultra-long-range jet market. Over the decades, the aircraft appeared in films, music videos, and news stories, becoming part of pop culture's image of ultimate luxury. When someone in the public eye wanted to project success, the silhouette of a G4 was often in the background. Even now, it's hard to imagine a more universally recognized symbol of private jet travel. Maintenance and support remain strong for the G4 fleet, thanks to Gulfstream's global network and the aircraft's popularity. Owners benefit from a wealth of expertise and a readily available supply of parts, which keeps these jets flying reliably well into the 21st century. Many continue to undergo refurbishments that make them feel brand new inside. There's also something to be said for the emotional connection people have with this aircraft. For some, it's the jet in which they closed their biggest deal. For others, it's where they took a once-in-a-lifetime family trip or found a rare moment of peace above the clouds. The G4 isn't just metal and engines. It's a stage for countless personal stories. While aviation technology keeps advancing, the Gulfstream G4 remains relevant because it was built ahead of its time. It bridged the gap between the early days of private jets and the ultramodern designs we see today, influencing everything from cabin layouts to performance benchmarks. It's a reminder that true innovation leaves a lasting mark. When you see one taxiing down the runway today, it still carries that aura of distinction. It may be heading to a boardroom across the country, a secluded island in the Caribbean, or a diplomatic summit halfway around the world. Wherever it's going, it does so with the same confidence and grace it's shown since its first flight. In the end, the Gulfstream G4 is more than an aircraft. It's a promise of comfort without compromise, speed without stress, and prestige without pretense. For those who have flown in one, the memory lingers, and for those who dream of it, the G4 remains a shining symbol of what travel can be when it's done on your terms.